Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's
£4
expensive.
from a small block.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Annoying.
Yeah, but I've discovered the posh cheese hasn't gone up in price.
Which means a bunch of people are going to be asking me because he's saying
Oh, squeeze through that. Go from. Watch your back.
Rob,
Yeah.
I was just wondering, I was looking at my backstory and whatnot.
Hmm.
It doesn't really fit with the type of magic that I do. Would I be able to obviously keep the same sort of idea of the backstory, but make it more in line with the magic that my character does?
Yeah, sure. How does your character work magic?
Fate and time, and currently is obsessed with making a steam-powered weapon.
Right.
Doesn't really.
Well, there are Victorian inventors that are Mage that do circulate in Mage society, and they're all shapes and sizes.
Okay.
All I say is,
Does it not really matter then?
no, your backstory is more, for example, what was your family? What was you like before you awoke as a mage?
Okay.
How do you make a living as well? So you've got
Right.
Lego and Proteus, who are really bad street magicians. That's how they make their living. Bongo is a lecturer in a college or university.
Right.
Although at the moment we're actually doing really good. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
We're rolling really well.
Yeah. So your backstory is essentially who are you before, or who are you when you drop the mask of the mage, essentially. So I was asking
Right.
about shadow names and real names and whatnot, and I got explained in a really simple way. Think of yourselves like Batman. You got Bruce Wayne and you got Batman, two different identities. This is what your shadow name is. But so Batman is his shadow name essentially. His real name is Bruce Wayne. So you know what Batman does. So what does Bruce Wayne do? That's the kind of backstory you're looking at, really, as to who you
What are
actually
you
are.
talking about, Rob? Bruce Wayne and Batman are clearly different people.
Yes, they are. Absolutely.
They're not the same person.
No,
Don't
they're
be
not.
stupid.
No, that's right.
Next you'll be telling me Clark Kent and Superman are the same person.
Oh, no, they're not. Not at all.
Never.
They're clearly different. One's got glasses, one hasn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
One wears a suit as well.
The other one wears his pants on the outside.
His underpants, yeah. At least not Y fronts. Anyway, you guys were left heading off, I believe, to Liverpool last session.
Shall we?
Yeah, I think so. To hunt down.
We was going to Liverpool. Go on.
To hunt down the factory that is making this fertiliser that is from mummified cats.
Oh, yeah.
Currently-
Wasn't there an upset cat?
Yeah, currently you're in your safe house. You've had a chat
cat
with
fertiliser.
you had a chat with a spirit entity that called itself Bast, which is what you can figure out, a very ancient Egyptian celestial spirit of cats, essentially, and of the underworld. It's not too happy with what's going on.
No, and that's why everything was dying, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sat atop of a huge vortex in a field in Camden.
Yeah.
And this vortex is sat on the top of a hallow and a node as well, which is what's drawing its power. And that's where we open the scene.
To it.
Yeah, you guys are currently in your safe house,
Okay.
discussing what to do next.
We got to get to Liverpool. That's where we got to get. How are we going to get to Liverpool? Take
Well,
a train.
You could go by train or you could go by coach. It's up to you.
Oh, the problem is,
Yeah, train will
but
get
is
there in a
train more
day.
expensive?
You'd be able to afford tickets for each of you. That's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
can
suppose we. Yeah.
get a return ticket, be fine.
Mhm.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I suppose if there's anyone wants to do before we go.
Nah, I think we should crack on with it.
Saving the dead cat spirits.
Yeah, it seemed
Oh,
pretty annoyed.
Hold on. We could get some. It's a fertilizer place, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So
Just to interrupt, sorry. If you go via train, it'll take you 5.5 hours. If you go via coach, it'll take you 3.5 days.
Okay. Oh fucking hell. Jesus Christ. How would one come across devices or implements to make a bomb?
A bomb.
Yeah, bomb.
Um.
You know, BOMB.
Yeah.
I could probably make one though.
Can you? I can't. I don't think I've got the skills to do that. I
Well,
can. Yeah.
Depends
I
what
don't
kind
know.
of bomb you're looking at.
Well, basically, what I'm thinking.
Just remember, dynamite doesn't exist yet.
No, I know. That's why I'm
No,
asking.
that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How would I make it? Be spirit based. Do we have black powder though? Didn't we?
Yeah, there's black
It's a
powder.
fertilizer factory we're trying to get rid of, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking we blow the fucker up. Fertilizer, bombs, ammonia acids and oxidization.
I don't think that kind of fertilizer is around then.
Was any fertilizer in it?
No, I mean, if you get... Hang on. If you get, like, organic fertilizer, it won't do that.
God, I'm really fighting the urge to
It's
Google how to make a
organic.
bomb.
No, don't do that.
I'm not doing it.
I feel bad googling is organic fertilizer a catalyst.
I'm not. That's what I'm doing now.
A catalyst for fire.
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing in my search.
Let's just have a quick look.
Well, it will set fire a lot better. It will because it sets fire naturally, doesn't it? If you allow it to get too hot.
Yeah, but I don't know. If it was explosive in the 1800s.
So, organic fertilizer contains ammonium nitrate which is the exact same which is in commercial fertilizer, which contains ammonium nitrate. And it says while remaining solid at room temperature, it becomes extremely volatile if ignited or even heated, causing explosions or fires.
But would any of us know this in game?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. This is why I'm asking what kind of bomb are you looking at making, because fertilizer wasn't really utilised as an explosive back in the 1800s. It was more gunpowder.
Good point. She tripped over a playhouse.
Ow.
Yeah. Give me a second.
So, does any of you have anything in science at all?
Let's have a look.
Yes.
For academics, crafts.
Right, do you have a specialty in explosives in science or chemistry?
Nope.
Okay.
Firearms?
Yeah, that's not going to help.
No.
I know bullets go bang.
Intelligence and science.
No, my specialty is anatomy and pathology.
Yeah, so intelligence and
Not gonna
science,
help.
please.
Hold on, I'm just trying to get some sheet.
Oh, I've got 2. Yeah, I got science.
So attributes. So no, I haven't got anything to silence. No, I've got nothing. I can do intelligence, but I've got nothing.
No, if you've
else?
got no science, you won't be able to roll on this because you've got no background.
Okay.
You've got to
That's
have
fair
some basics, at least.
Has anyone got? You got science? Did you say?
I do.
Cool.
How do I roll?
I think click on it, click on the dice, and then it brings up the screen.
Do I click intelligence as well? Or just science?
Science and intelligence, mate.
Oh, both.
Yeah, and then click on the dice on your character sheet. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you know that the fertilizer can be used as a catalyst, but you've got to get it to that point of it being an explosive.
Right.
So you could amplify any bombs that you have by utilizing the fertilizer within the factory. But you've got to figure a catalyst out. Because the fertilizer on its own isn't going to help. So you need that ignition point.
So we need a detonation.
Yeah.
We need to get as much gunpowder as we can get our hands on.
Gunpowder. I've got gunpowder in my bullets.
That's not
I'm
going to
guessing we need a lot of bullets.
Yes.
Does anyone know anybody that might be able to help us? Or can we not just use... Well, we could always just use our magic to create an explosion.
I can't.
I don't know if I can. I'm just having a look now. I can't remember.
If you've got forces 2, you can actually increase the heat.
Oh no, I'm terrible in forces.
No, nothing.
If you've got forces 2, you can also control fire.
Bongo.
Yes.
Forces. Can you help us make explosives in any way?
No. I've got life and spirit. Oh no, sorry, I have got forces too.
Oh.
Yeah, so
It's not my ruling one, but I do have it.
yeah, so with that you can actually control flames and also increase the temperature, I believe.
Good.
Temperature of the fertilizer.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you can control fire and control heat.
Oh, that's cool. Should we call that Plan A?
Yes.
And then we just need Plan B needs to be an explosives.
I just like the fact that blowing up a factory is Plan A.
Well, the cat said stop the fertilizer being produced.
Yeah, but it didn't say how.
Exactly. That's your fault for not specifying.
Yeah.
The cat doesn't really care how you do it, just as long as it's done.
Neither do we. It seems.
It seems the easiest way. Let's see.
With the role, oh, sorry, his character's name. Hold on. How do you say your character's name again?
Who?
Who? Oh, Liz, sorry.
Enoch.
Enoch, that's it, thank you. My little fucking brain couldn't handle them words in that way. With Enoch's role, would he know how to make explosives and what explosives we could make at the moment?
He would know how to pack a basic bomb using gunpowder.
Okay.
With that role.
Would he know? Okay. Would he know how to make nitroglycerin?
I don't think it was invented yet.
That stuff goes on.
Nitroglycerin did exist.
1840s, I think it was nitroglycerin.
Was it?
Nitroglycerin did exist, yes. But it was extremely unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't until 1866 when Alfred Nobel developed a system for developing nitroglycerin in a way that wasn't just going to spontaneously explode that allowed him to create dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's handy. What's
Yeah.
the date? What's the date
It was
today?
extremely
The date
dangerous to use.
the date
nitroglycerin at
is
this point.
1861. If you make nitroglycerin,
Okay.
I'll tell you now, if you make nitroglycerin, a fumble or a failure on the creation of it will blow you up.
Yep.
If you travel via anything other than foot, with this stuff as well, it's going to blow up. So
Okay, maybe we don't make
your
nitrogen
training
ourselves.
coaches are out of the question.
What about a box of feathers?
That might help.
No, mate. I don't want to blow myself
No.
up.
Yeah.
When
I've
when
just
it,
got my street magic on the go, and
nitroglycerin is highly unstable unless
Right.
kept at I think it's -20, which is physically impossible for you guys to do without heavy use of magic.
I think we go with plan A.
Okay.
With the normal gunpowder.
Well, should we
bomb.
take? We could. Oh, I thought plan A was to heat it up.
Well, why not throw a bomb in as well?
We could do. Well, so if we have that as plan B, we take
And then
both.
use the magic to make the
Just
bomb
in case.
better.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
So we just need now to get black powder.
Yeah.
Just
Anyone?
to inform you all, there are gas lamps everywhere.
Oh, okay.
The gasification of London and major cities is currently ongoing.
Oh, so there'd be gas lanterns. Oh, right. Okay. So don't
Yeah.
worry about that. Should we head to Liverpool then?
Yes.
Okay.
You all get on the train and head towards the Liverpool station. The train journey is relatively quiet and goes by very quickly. It takes you about 5.5 hours to get there. And you head towards the town of Liverpool. The first thing you notice is the amount of various languages being spoken. You had heard that Liverpool was still a town connected to all ports around the globe, but nothing could have prepared you for this. The predominant accent, though, over all of this is that of the Scouse and the Irish, as many have come here looking for a better life during the potato famine back in Ireland. People from all over the world litter the streets as they go about their business for the day. Newspaper boys shout out headlines to entice people into buying the tabloids. But much like London, not many can read. Although most of the town's factories are on the outskirts, there is still a thick layer of smog over the town, but it's not as bad as London's. The sandstone buildings are stained black from the soot and sulphur in the air, with foghorns blaring out every so often from large steam-powered ships in the docks situated on the River Mersey. And that's the scene that greets you as you disembark from your train.
Well, this is nice. So where are we going from here? Do we randomly go looking, or should we go into a bar and see if someone knows where it is and point us in the right direction?
To do with the drink.
It is nearly noon, yes.
Oh, okay. Also, we're probably saying we want to go look for it in the morning then, or do we want to see it tonight?
It's midday at the moment.
Or noon? Oh, noon. Yeah.
Sorry to be able to get in.
There's loads of Irish here. They are going to be drinking.
Oh, let's go find them then.
So we
Do you
head
want to drink Irish?
heading to a pub.
Yes. The
Okay.
old pub.
You walk into the nearest pub and it's rammed pack with people. There's a few people sat around a table singing, some people dancing on, and then woman sat in the corner, well, stood in the corner on a table also dancing to the cheers and jeers of the men sat around her. Every so often she lifts her skirt and flashes an ankle, and money starts to flow. The barman looks at you. The barman looks up at you as you enter. Hey, welcome. Do you want a drink?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we'll just grab a drink.
Yeah. Drink a bar.
Okay, he pulls you
I'll take a lager.
you-
Lager?
yeah.
No, what was around now?
Ale.
Just be
ale and beer.
Ale.
Yeah. He pulls
I
you.
shall have a lemonade.
cleaner than water.
Okay, he makes you that, and he also pulls beer and hands it over to you all.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mm.
They're busy in here tonight, isn't it?
We're always busy here today. There's people here all the time, which is good for me.
Oh, but it is. But you make a lot of money. Prime spot.
Yes, straight outside the station.
Yeah. Do you know Liverpool well?
Lived here all my life.
Oh, that's handy.
I can't do a
hold
Scouse
on.
accent.
I need to turn and
You can tell.
get the location of where we need to go. What was the location of fertiliser place? I forgot it.
No, it's in Liverpool.
Oh, what's in my notes? I need to get my notes. Miss Gordon and Co.
Miss Gordon, I think. We're looking for Miss Gordon and Co.
I think.
It's a fertiliser place. Don't happen to know it, do you?
Oh, yeah. You say Miss Gordon and Co.
I think that's right. I think that's what my friend said. I may have forgotten the name.
I think you'll find that it was.
My notes are just loose scramblings, so I can't really interpret them.
Yeah. It's just Gordon and Co.
Oh, Gordon. Speak to my friend. I've got to go do my children.
Okay. Ah, yeah, I know that place. It's about 30 minutes from here. It lies on the
13 or
outs.
30.
30.
30. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it lies on the outskirts of the town.
Oh, okay.
About a 5-mile walk, or a short journey via coach.
Well,
Got business there.
oh, well, I guess looking for jobs. This is an up and coming place.
Yeah, he's always looking for new hands.
Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear.
Who is?
Does he pay well?
He's one of the better paying.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Well, I'm one of the harder working, so I'm sure I'll get along with it.
He's not one for much for safety, but he certainly pays well.
Well,
He's a decent man.
fate's normally in my favour.
It's always good to have Lady Luck on your side. Maybe you ought to try your hand at some gambling.
Oh, I've played a few hands of poker myself. What was the game in this sort of time period?
It would be bridge in the UK.
Bridge.
Yeah.
I've got a few rounds
Or-
of bridge on my belt.
Maybe rummy.
Or rummy. Okay.
Or happy families.
And as he says that, he also points to a table where there's some gentlemen playing cards.
Ah. I try to stay out of that business too much.
I understand. Yeah.
Bit
If
of
you get a losing streak, it could be hard on you.
Exactly. I'm here to work, not gamble. And drink.
Absolutely. There's always room for drinking.
Definitely.
So, where you from?
Just come from London.
Ah, not bad places. So I hear lots of opportunity.
Lots, yes, but also lots and lots of not so good people, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose it comes with the city.
Yes.
We do get stories up here, you know.
Oh, I can imagine.
Prostitution, drugs, cholera outbreaks here and there, that kind of
Works.
thing. Crime.
Works. Yeah, that's the main reason we want to get out of it, is the crime.
Yep, I can see that. Well, Liverpool's a good place. You know, take a look around, see what you think to her.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm sure
the doorway to the world.
Yes.
A ship every day leaving for New York, you know.
Wow. All the way across the world.
Yeah. Well, that's what they say, but it's not actually every day.
Uh-huh.
Probably once a week or so.
Oh, okay. That's a bit more realistic.
So what did I miss? Did we find out where it was?
It's a good bit of roleplay.
We found out where it was. We've been there. We've blown it up. We've done it. We can go back to London.
Oh, okay. That's handy. What's that thing called that when you accomplish it, you get a merit?
A beat.
A beat, that's it. I didn't pick a new one from last week. I just remembered.
Aspiration for mundane. Obsession for an arcane.
Also, so my obsession is time anomalies and degrees of fate and destiny. Okay, so that's for arcane, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what was the other one? What was it called? Obsessions and
obsession
Aspirations.
and aspiration.
Aspirations.
aspirations. There isn't one for that, so I'll create one. What was it last time? Perform street magic. Oh, okay. Get in. Right.
Okay.
Scouser. Okay, I picked mine.
Okay.
I feel that I can accomplish it by the end of this episode.
All right.
Um,
Are you all heading for this 5-mile walk, or are you getting a coach? It'll take about 30 minutes to get to this place.
It's only 5 miles. Not far.
Okay.
that's a good. How many hours?
Less than 2 hours. About an hour and a half, if that.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, if we get trained.
It'd be a nice walk as well, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. What's the weather like?
Currently, it is overcast with light drizzles possible.
Oh.
So
How do they know that?
typical British weather.
And as you do start to walk, it begins to rain
Oh,
or drizzle.
Oh, how far are we? How far out are we?
You're about halfway.
Ah. Well, got to keep on going now, I guess.
Okay.
Told you we should have taken a coach. My hat's getting all wet, and I tilt it up and feed my rabbit another carrot.
Hit the coach then. And stop moaning.
It's about 2:15 when you arrive outside of the factory. The huge iron gates are open, and inside you can see people working. It's a bustling place with people moving items in and out of a warehouse and the factory itself. You spot men and women, along with some children, all doing manual labour, grubby and sweaty from the heat and the hard work they are putting in. A foreman overwatches them from a lofty position in an office that overlooks the yard and the inner factory. And to one side, a small squat building standing on its own has a sign that reads Main Office with a wooden door and a brass knocker on the front of it.
I think I know where we should go.
What, we're going to go up there and just ask him to stop doing what he's doing? Because he's killing cats.
Good luck with that.
Oh, I don't know. We could ask him nicely the first time. We could say, look, can you just stop doing this, please?
Yeah, we've got a gun.
The cat, well, no, not even that. Just the cat spirits are upset.
Yeah, everyone was superstitious.
Okay, you can go and do that. Let me know how well that goes.
I hear the word you're saying, but by the tone of your voice, I think you may feel differently. What are we thinking then? We could pretend to be part of the workforce. We could kind of just sneak in.
I'm going to go in.
Oh.
Oh.
Because I am dressed up like I'm a professional. Because I am a professional.
Well, what?
And I'm going to be an inspector.
Yeah.
So what are you doing exactly? You step foot into the yard of this factory.
I'm going to head into the factory.
Actually into the factory itself.
Yes.
Okay. You start to walk into the factory. You get a few strange looks. People don't seem to stop you. How confident are you, though? That's the thing. I need you to roll presence and... Let's see, performance. To see how confident you pull this off.
I don't have performance.
Okay, expression then, sorry.
Can I not?
Okay. You're stopped at the door as you're just about to enter through the double doors into this factory. And it's a gentleman, dressed as a worker. Excuse me, sir. You don't want to be going in there without some protective clothing.
Oh, and why not? What have you got in here?
Well, you know, you got fine attire there. You don't want to get shit on it.
I don't mind about getting shit on my tie. I'm used to it.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. But if I was you, I'd see the foreman up there. If you're not meant to be here, he's going to want to know who you are.
Well, thank you for the tip, and I will speak to the foreman when I'm ready.
Okay. And he steps to one side to allow you to pass.
Thank you.
You walk in, and you can see cooking vats where they're cooking up the mixtures for this fertiliser, and grinding machines and pounding machines, and people just pouring mummified cats after one another, crate after crate, into these grinding machines that are being ground up and placed into these vats, and these huge agitators swirling them round to mix the mixture up. The steam and the smell is phenomenal. It stinks. It stinks of ammonia and nitrates. It hits the back of your throat and your base of your nose, and it makes your eyes water. People coming and going. You've got kids under the machines cleaning them as they're working. But no one seems to bother you at the moment.
Grab one of the kids.
Oi, miss, let go!
Hello?
Yes, get off of me!
Oh, no.
Oh,
What? Has he dropped connection?
I think so.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm back.
Yeah. Get off me, mister! I need to work. I need money for my ma and pa.
Just 1 second, young snipe.
There's a coin in it.
Maybe. Is there the answer you get me?
Right.
Where's all these mummified cats come from?
Oh, Mr. Gordon bought them all. Auction. From Messrs. Auction Hall. About 2 weeks ago.
Oh, he did he?
Yeah. They look right weird. Do you want to see one?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, follow me. Do you let go of him?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
Come on, go with me, sir.
Alright.
And he leads you through to the back of the warehouse into this huge section that's stacked floor to ceiling in crates, and each crate's got a Messer auction house stamp on it. He lifts up one of them and picks out one of these bandaged, mummified cats, and he goes, "Here you go, mister, look. Ooh, spooky, ain't it?" Yeah. And he throws it to you.
Very spooky. Very spooky. How many crates are there?
Well, at the time, I believe they bought. Let's see. Nine tons.
9 tons.
Yes.
It's
There's
a lot of
9
fertiliser.
9 tons of mummified cats.
Great.
Where did they get that many cats from?
They found 80,000. They found 80,000 mummified cats in Egypt. That's an actual event that happened,
Wow.
and they were used for fertiliser in the UK.
Yes, they were.
We were such a nice race.
It wasn't just us.
Oh, well, was at it, but we were just the
Yeah.
best at it.
We just industrialised everything.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
civilized it.
We
Yeah.
just made it very efficient.
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
industrialised colonialism.
Colonialism is wonderful when you're on the winning side.
Oh yeah.
We was also the first to abolish slavery as well, and fought single-handedly against the world to stop it.
Yes, we did. We
Um,
also invented concentration camps.
Yes.
Didn't we also invent slavery?
No.
Oh no, that was probably the
No.
Egyptians.
Slavery's been around
Previous.
for as long as humans
That
have
was
been
just
around.
humanity.
The term slave comes from Slav, which is Slavic, and that was coined during the, I think it was 500 AD when the Muslims invaded southern Europe and raided Eastern Europe for slaves.
Yeah, but there have been slaves long before that. The ancient
Yeah,
Egyptians
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
slaves, the Romans, the Greeks, everyone has had slaves.
But they weren't called slaves.
No, they weren't.
They also had Barbary pirates raiding the British coast and Europe, and took round about 1.4 million Europeans back to Africa as slaves as well.
There you go.
So yeah, they've been around a long time, but we was the first to abolish it.
Not we nice.
Go England.
So don't believe everything you read in the media.
We make good tea as well.
Yes, excellent tea. But
You
anyway,
stole.
enough of the history. We're back in the Mage. There's this child showing Bongo a mummified cat.
Yep. I wonder.
Whilst that's going on, and Bongo's thinking, what are the rest of you doing stood outside as you watch Bongo walk across the courtyard with this small child, around about 8 or 9 years old, to the warehouse?
I think, Lego, we should go speak to the foreman. Or well, he runs the guy that runs. Oh, I think Chris is disconnected.
What about Proteus?
No, sorry, I'm here. My kid's been
Oh,
Muppet.
sorry. Well, all
Oh,
three
where's
of us.
Pro? Oh, Adam's disappeared. No, not Adam.
Oh, I'm still
Scott.
here.
Oh,
Yes,
Scott.
he disappeared a while ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, him. I think he's got problems at home at the moment.
Enough said. Sorry, what are we doing again?
I
Please
think
remind
we
me of
should
my
go
children.
speak to the guy that runs this place and ask him to stop.
We're outside at the moment, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think we should go up and see a Bongo?
Well, I don't know.
Can we see him from Bongo?
No, he's in a warehouse.
Plan A is Big Bang, I guess. So I guess we
Yeah.
should head towards.
We
where
just wait and
Bongo
see how
runs.
Yeah, maybe wait and see how Bongo gets on.
We could have a look around and see if there's anything we could. I don't know.
Make a perception roll, please.
Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna have a look around, see if there's anything that's leaking out of anywhere. That'd be interesting.
Section. Try perception.
Top right of your character sheet. There's a perception. Click that, then click roll the icon to roll dice. There you go.
It's just the eye. Oh, what?
Yep. Okay, you're looking around, Enoch, and oh yeah, it's sent it to me. That's right. You're looking around, and you've seen Bongo and this child walk across the yard. You also notice the foreman watching them from the window. And after a minute or so, the door opens to his cabin, and he starts to come down the stairs, wearing a leather overjacket, hobnail boots, and a pair of gloves. He also puts a flat cap on as he comes down the stairs, and then walks into the warehouse.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. Are you doing this quietly?
Yeah.
I need you to roll stealth then, please. So that will be dexterity and stealth. Okay, cool. As you try to sneak through the courtyard, people stop and go, "Oi, what are you doing?
What? Nothing. Go back to work.
You're sneaking around."
I'm not. You're sneaking around.
No. You was crouching and trying to be sneaky.
What do
Who
you
are
mean?
you?
Who are you?
We work here.
So do I.
You don't look like the sort to be working here.
Who are you to say?
And as he says that, three guys come and back him up, and each of them are carrying they're like a wooden handle with a large metal hook to them for grabbing hold of sacks.
Oh,
I think you ought to leave.
why?
Yeah. You watch as Lego goes and walks off.
Would I be able to slow down time for the group of people and then make a bolt for it?
If you want to, yeah, but they won't pursue you if you leave now. And without trouble.
Oh, and I'll be using magic in front of...
Sleepers, yeah. Simple walking away would suffice.
I'll walk away. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put my hands up and back away. Like, all
Yeah,
right,
like
fair
us.
enough, you got
Yeah,
me.
like we thought. Get the other side of the gate, pal.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had this.
And we go back to Bongo. Bongo, as you're in the warehouse looking at this mummified cat, the door slams behind you, and the young lad, he drops it. Oh shit! You boy, Michael, get back to work. Otherwise, I'm docking your pay. You, who are you? And he put this big bloke with this leather jacket points at you, Bongo.
Oh, I have that spell. Okay. He's asking who I am. Okay. I have a plan.
We're all gonna die.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I am Mr. Bongo.
Right, Mr. Bongo. Well, I'm the foreman here. I'd like to know what you're doing in my warehouse, my factory, and why are you interrupting my workers? We didn't have any appointments for Mr. Bongo today.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be a surprise inspection if we told you in advance, would it?
Inspection? Inspection for what?
Well, we need to make sure that your fertilizers conform to the government standards.
Really? I didn't think there were any standards.
Of course, you can't just spray anything onto flowers, you know, and crops.
Huh. That's the first I've heard of it. Can I see some credentials?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard Adam so quiet.
But first, I would like to speak to your manager.
Mr. Gordon.
Yes.
Make a persuasion roll. You don't forget you can add willpower, and that will give you 3 extra dice. So make a manipulation persuasion roll, and you can use willpower to add 3 dice if you wish.
Uh,
Do you have mind? Any mind magic?
that's my inferior,
Ah, okay.
which is annoying because it's forced me to change my plan. I don't know whether to spend willpower. I've only got 2 points. Do I want to use it for this? You know what? I will. Right. How do I add willpower to... Oh, I put it here manually.
Yeah, add 3 dice to it. Okay. What's your vice and virtue, please?
My vice happens to be deceit.
Well, you can get a willpower point back for that.
My virtue happens to be loyalty.
Right, hang on. I think that means you can get your willpower back.
Oh, that would be good if that's the case.
Let's see. No, not that one. Not that one.
I would like to try my plan before we go with exploding the factory.
That's
Yeah.
bad, Babby.
I have a plan.
Funny, they always tend to go okay. I can't think of any time they've gone wrong.
Somehow, even when they go wrong, they go right.
Yeah, but we are very lucky.
We are.
Yes.
We are. I have a plan I think is going to work.
Vice and virtues. Where are they?
Well, I just got back to notice anything.
No, mate, not yet. I'm just looking up something for vice and
Not
virtues.
I yet.
Here's my plan. I'll let you in on it.
Come on then.
My plan is to see Mr. Gordon and tell him that bad things will happen if he continues to use cats. I'm hoping that he won't believe me. Then my plan is to then sneak back into the factory, turn invisible, and pick up one of the mummified cats and pretend it's a ghost. Pretend it's haunted.
Yeah, I want that plan. I like that plan.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, was
And then he'll see this floating cat, and I'll make some weird, spooky noises, and he'll go, "OMG, it's haunted," and then stop using it.
okay? Is it a vice or a virtue? Your deception.
It's a vice.
Okay, you get your willpower back for that.
Good.
Suppose I could take you to see the boss. He usually doesn't see people out at appointments, so. But
Again, a surprise.
yeah, I'm getting that. Follow me, he says with a resigned. As he leads you out of the warehouse, do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay, do you
will
still got
follow
the mummified cat on you?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
We see him. Do I see him walking out with this guy?
Yes.
Um.
And he's holding a cat that's mummified.
Mummified cat.
Yeah.
So
I've just had a look at the life rates to see what level I need to make it come to life.
Scott's not here, so I'll leave Proteus here with Enoch.
I need life 5 to bring this cat to
fucking
life.
hell.
It's going to be fun.
What if we use time on it instead?
What, make
So
it
we
go
just
back in
take-
time to when it was alive?
Yeah, we just take the cat back 5,500 years ago.
But it won't be
It'll
mummified
alive.
anymore.
Yeah, but it'll be alive.
I don't want a living cat. I want a living mummified cat.
Oh, you want to? Oh, okay, I can't. Yeah, I can't do that.
Actually-
Well,
Is there any way
technically,
you could get into
Actually-
a room alone with the cat to send it back in time?
Actually, it
Yeah,
won't
right.
work to animate the cat with life magic because it's not alive. You need matter because it's dead.
okay.
What?
Oh, yeah, but what if you took it back to the point it was alive?
That will be a big
It's-
spell.
It'd still be wrapped up in
Oh, I can use the create life.
I've
still be
got
wrapped up.
2 in matter. I could try it.
I can use the create life. Quote.
Mm-hmm. It was difficult. Like I say, it would be difficult, but not impossible.
Oh yeah, it'd be difficult. I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
Okay. You walk up. You follow this gentleman up to the main door or main office, and he knocks on the door. You hear a man's voice the other side. Enter. And the door opens. You step into a very well lit room with a fire burning in the corner. To the right, to the left as you enter, is a clerk of works sat there with wire-framed glasses, dressed in a black shawl. His hands are ink-stained and he's writing with a quill pen. He looks up. What do you want, Foreman? He says. Got a gentleman here to see Mr. Gordon. Is that all right? What is this occasion? What is your name?
My name is Mr. Bongo.
Mr. Bongo, and he starts flicking through a register. Mr. Bongo. No, Mr. Bongo here. No appointments. No getting to see Mr. Gordon. He's a very busy man. Now, if you wouldn't mind leaving.
I insist on seeing Mr. Gordon. He will want to hear what I have to say.
The clerk looks up at the foreman, and the foreman just shrugs. Well, whatever you're going to say to Mr. Gordon, you can say to me.
I will say it to you. I understand that you have a lot of mummified cats in your warehouse.
Yes, a rather nice opportunity came, and we took it.
And I am here to inform you that you need to stop using them.
Well, that's not down to me to do. That's down to Mr. Gordon. This is his company, after all.
Well, I warned you. Something bad will happen if you continue to use them. These cats are cursed.
Ridiculous.
Cursed, I tell you.
You're not going to leave until you see Mr. Gordon, are you?
No!
Fine. Bloody cranks. He gets up and is hunched over from being sat there at his desk near day in, day out. As he walks down a corridor, it's darkened. You hear him gently knock at the door, and a very well-spoken gentleman enter. Mr. Gordon, there is a gentleman here that's insisting on seeing you. He's rather annoying. He says he will not leave until he has spoken to you. What's his name? It's Mr. Bongo. What kind of name is that? I don't know. Would you care to see him? Very well. Send him in. Yeah, I will, sir. Sorry to disturb you again. The man turns and heads back to the office. Mr. Bongo, Mr. Gordon will see you now. Please, down the corridor, door at the end.
Thank you, good sir. I shall walk into the room.
Okay. Are you shutting the door?
Yes.
Okay. Make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay. Oh shit!
Okay.
I accidentally rolled too many.
Oh, right.
It still got my. It didn't reset the
Oh, okay.
So
If you-
I should have only rolled three dice.
Roll again then, please.
I'll roll again.
Yeah.
I hadn't realised that it didn't reset. Oh no, that is correct.
No, I'm not getting up again.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
cool.
correct.
Yep.
It's correct. Should be
Right.
free.
Before I go on, everyone can take a beat from last scene, as we have moved scenes. You walk into a room and the door closes behind you. But as you start to take stock of the room, you hear heavy footsteps approaching the door. They stop on the other side. And as you look, you can see a man sat with his back to the window, dressed in a very smart attire with a suit and a tie, a hat and a coat hanging up on their coat stand. A fire burning in the hearth. As he looks up at you as you enter, the ticking of a grandfather clock, tick tock, can be heard in the silence. Well, why do you disturb me?
Are you Mr. Gordon?
Yes, I am.
Are you the one that is responsible for desecrating the sacred mummies of the cat?
I wouldn't consider cats to be sacred. They're just items that's been found and I've bought.
Blasphemy! You must stop this desecration at once, or else suffer the consequences of the curse!
And what curse would that be?
Curse of Bastet!
But what, Bast?
I, Bast, the great cat goddess of the ancient Egyptian empire.
Egypt is a long way from here, sir.
Influence travels greatly. Do not underestimate the powers of the cosmos. I am telling you to stop this at once, or suffer the consequences, which they will be severe.
Alright. What I can do is I have partners in this company. I'll have to talk to them tonight. And see what they have to say.
Be sure you do, or else terrible things will occur here. Terrible!
I
I
really don't think he's going to get the message across like you do.
I think I understand, and I will talk to my my partners.
Good. And I shall bid you adieu.
Very well. If you care to come back tomorrow, I will let you know their answers.
Okay? Okay, I shall see you tomorrow. Woo!
The door
The door.
opens,
Okay.
and the foreman stood outside. Would you care for me to escort him out, sir? Yes, if you don't mind. It's this way, Mr. Bongo, the foreman says.
Heed my warning!
Roll, oh dear. Presence and expression. Just for the hell of it, to see what happens. To see if you can pull it off. Okay, it wasn't a critical fumble, so you're alright. It's just a failure. And you are led outside of the office block back into the workers' yard. And the foreman continues walking towards the gate. Do you follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
First part of my plan has gone according to plan.
He stops at the gate and holds his hand out. If you don't mind, sir, that's not your property.
Ah, yes. Treated with respect.
Indeed.
It listens.
Yes. Right. Do you give him the mummified cat?
I do.
Okay.
I go out of the gate and I wait for my allies to come.
You watch as he throws the mummified cat over to one of the people that stood next to a crate, and he shoves it back into the crate, ready to go into the factory itself. And he heads back to his office.
Are the others with me?
Yes, the others are with you.
Right. That went according to plan. Excellent.
Okay.
Now to
Think
enact
he's gonna take
part
your message
2 of my
seriously?
plan. Then?
Do you think he's going to take your message seriously?
Oh, I was hoping he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Because now he doesn't believe me. Now I need to make him believe me. I'm now going to turn invisible. I'm going to break back into that factory, and I'm going to cause as much chaos as possible and convince him it's cursed and haunted.
Okay. Well, we'll hang around here. I'm sure there's a bar nearby. We'll just wait out.
If that doesn't work, then yeah, you can blow it up.
Yay!
If I don't come back tomorrow, no, it hasn't worked.
Oh, okay. I'm going to shake his hand. So yeah, it was nice knowing you. Good luck.
Did you indeed?
Thank you.
We can't sneak. What are you using to sneak in?
I'm going to turn invisible.
How do you turn invisible?
I have a rote.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I have the invisibility spell.
that's cool.
Forces too.
You could actually make it haunting yourself by using command spirit. So you could actually summon a spirit and ask it to do the bidding for you, depending on the spell's potency, if you wish. Less danger to yourself.
It is less danger to myself.
Excuse me. I can cast a spell on somebody, but not in their current timeline. I think. I can cast
Any
it in their
problem with
past.
that? I just checked something.
Cool. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to help him. Oh, actually, can I?
Do that. I'll use command spirit then.
Okay. What kind
Can
of
I cast
spirit?
some luck on him?
My Discord.
The luck won't work with the spell though.
No, I mean just on. Oh, hang on, I haven't. Yeah, I've got fate, haven't I?
Yeah, you got fate.
Yeah, fate. Yes, yeah.
Right, so with command spirit,
Hmm.
how much control do I have over the spirit?
You'll be able to give it as many tasks as the spell has potency.
Right.
And because it's a rote, you'll get 5 reach to that. Plus 1 reach. So I believe it'll be 6 reach in total.
Okay.
Which means your potency can go up quite significantly.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. I will
Okay.
cast Command Spirit.
Okay. So, if you click Command Spirit,
Yep.
make sure all the rotes are ticked on your sheet first. How are you going to summon the spirit? What kind of spirit, and how are you doing it?
Right. I want to find a nice dark alley.
Mm-hmm.
No witnesses.
Yep.
I then want to use my I'm going to kneel down and start rubbing my loins and making spooky noises.
Right.
They're my yantras.
Yep.
And I'd like to get a poltergeist.
Okay, nice. So, a spirit of rage, essentially, then.
Yes. The only thing is, I don't want it to hurt anyone
Yep.
much.
Okay. So
That's the only thing. I don't want it to start like throwing hammers at people's heads.
okay. So that you're looking at a spirit of rage that exists in the location of where you are currently.
Yeah, I'm
because-
sure there's been a lot of murders.
Yeah, there are a lot of rage spirits around nature and some possibly human. So, click on the command spirit rote. Make sure the
Yep.
rotes are ticked.
Yep, on that.
Now, do you wish to have the primary factor as potency or duration? If you go potency, it gives you 2 free potency.
Yeah. Probably duration, to be honest.
Okay. That gives you free duration then, instead.
Yeah.
Okay, you're using your yantras, so you can use... What's your gnosis?
Who's this? 1.
Okay, you can use 1 yantra.
Okay, 1 yantra dice.
Yep.
Okay.
How many turns are you looking at this? Are you looking for a scene? Or are you looking at turns? Or a turn is about 3 seconds. So if you click advanced, it'll go to 1 scene or at 1 hour.
I mean, I'd really like it to be a day.
Okay, we'll go for 1 day then. Click on 1 day. So click on advanced duration, and then click on 1 day.
Yeah.
Scale. How much of an area do you want this spirit to do?
Ooh.
So essentially, it's going to be like a small warehouse.
I really just want it to be concentrated in the room with the crates.
So the warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay, click on advanced scale, and then
Is that...
drop down to
Which
small. On the scale, there's advanced button,
Yes, I found... Yeah.
and drop the menu down to small warehouse.
Small warehouse.
Yeah.
Emily Cricket.
It's going to take you 3 hours to cast.
But that's fine.
We leave it to self-touched and aimed because you're actually using it as a summon.
Yep.
Are you spending mana?
Let me have a look. How much mana do I have? Does mana do again?
I think it makes spellcasting a bit easier for you, essentially.
Okay. Okay, then I will spend mana.
Okay, you can spend up to 1 mana because you got 1 Gnosis.
I will spend 1 mana.
Okay. Okay, so...
Mana mod 1.
Yep. Now, I think... Yeah.
I've only got a dice pool of 2 from all of this.
Yeah, if you click on the reach mod, you should. What's your reach now?
Do I find my reach?
At the bottom of the casting table.
Oh, it says 2 out of 4.
Okay, click on the reach mod and put 2 in there. That'll make that 4 out of 4.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and then click cast spell when you're ready. You can cast with willpower, which means it'll add 2 to your dice mod if you wish.
I'm definitely spending willpower.
Okay. Then add 2 to your dice mod. And when you're ready, click cast spell.
Right. Wrong one. Go to my dice mod. Where's my dice mod?
Left hand pane.
Dice mod. Yep, found it. 2. Okay. It goes.
Nice.
Oh.
So you've got a potency of 1. The spirit rises up, and you can see it, Bongo, but no one else can. What do you command?
I wish for you to enter that warehouse over there. And I'll point to the warehouse that has the mummified cats in it.
Yep.
And I basically say, fuck shit up, but try not to hurt anyone. If you can help it.
Yeah. And with that, it disappears. Okay.
With that, I'm going to go back to the pub and go, well, that's me done until tomorrow morning.
Well,
What are the rest of you guys doing? Because this takes around about 3 hours to do. What's the rest of you doing?
we're watching him do this, aren't we?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to watch him in amazement. And be like, yeah, let's go to the pub then.
Okay.
We need to find some accommodation.
Right. So you head to the nearest pub, or you head back into town?
Oh yeah, we're not going to go back to town. That's like, how many hours away?
2 hours.
2 hours away. Oh, no. Because this ain't local.
Yeah, there'll be local pubs, yeah.
Local
We need
pub?
to find somewhere to stay overnight.
Yeah.
I've got
These pubs
an
have
appointment.
accommodation.
Yeah, there'll be an inn.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to an inn then.
Okay, and you order a room each, and meals, I take it, and everything.
Yours.
Okay.
Is it a busy pub?
More or less, yeah. There's people here. As the end of the working day comes about, you hear the whistles start to blow across the town from the various factories. But more than anything, you notice that there is an alarm ringing at the fertiliser factory, at Gordon's and Co.'s fertiliser factory, and people are running screaming from the warehouse.
I have got a massive smile on my face. Both in-game and out.
And shouts of, "It's haunted! It's haunted! Don't go in! Ghosts! Ghosts! Oh my God! The devil's come to take us!" And all this as people are running from the warehouse and the factory as a whole.
Well,
Gordon stood at the door, just looking. Mr. Gordon stood at the door, watching all his workers running out, and you look at him resignedly and pulls the whistle, and he shakes his head and heads into the warehouse, along with the foreman. The foreman isn't long after, doesn't last very long, and he comes running out as well, leaving Mr. Gordon behind in the warehouse. He then
Pongo, that spirit's not going to hurt him, is it?
I told him not to hurt anyone if it can help it, but I just shrug.
Oh, shit. Go back to staring out the window.
After a while, Mr. Gordon comes out, wipes his brow, shakes his head, and closes the gates. And the street starts to go quiet as the sun sets.
And can I grab one of the workers and
Well,
ask
you-
him what's going on?
You're in the tavern.
In ignorance.
You're in the tavern at the moment. If you want to go outside, you can.
Yes, can I go outside and just grab one of them and say what's going on?
The warehouse is haunted.
What do you mean it's haunted?
Crates and cats are moving around on their own. We're going. We're getting an exorcist in.
Good idea. I'm going to go up to the gates of the factory and shake my fist and go, I told you, Gordon, but you wouldn't listen. Now you shall reap what you sow.
You just see him looking at you. He shakes his head and walks back into his office.
Okay, I'm going to head back to the tavern.
Okay, and the sun sets.
So, do you think it worked then?
We'll find out tomorrow. I've got an appointment with him. I'll let you know.
It's getting an early night then.
Let's get an early night. And, well, one of two things will happen. Either A, he gets rid of the cats, or B, we blow it up.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, we win.
To be honest, I think your method might be quite effective.
As you're discussing what you're doing tomorrow, whereabouts in the tavern or this inn are you sitting?
In the back corner where we can see everybody walking.
Okay. No one sat near the window.
I'm guessing there's a window there.
Probably not.
Okay, that's good to know. So you all retire for the night.
There is also a third option. Could just kill everyone in the factory.
What?
If there's no workers, then they can't grind up the cats.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Just another option to think about. I mean, murder wasn't illegal in the 1860s, was it?
No, it wasn't legal, no. You got hung.
If you get caught.
If you get caught, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just stop there and do with random people though. I think it's a slippery slope to the noose.
Well, if you insist. Oh, I'm going to go to bed and have a nice, blissful sleep.
Okay.
I'm very happy with my handiwork.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to take another look outside before I go to bed, and then.
You're looking outside. Okay.
Yeah.
As you look out into the street below, you notice a horse and carriage pull up outside the factory. And out steps three figures. One, a very well-dressed lady. A man wearing a wide-brimmed hat and a high-collared trench coat. And a very well-dressed gentleman that holds the lady's hand as she disembarks from the coach. All of them enter the compound to the fertiliser factory and then walk into the actual factory itself. As Gordon comes out, locks the gates and then heads into the factory. You can see lights appear within the factory at this moment in time.
Oh. If anyone else is downstairs, I'm going to be like, there's things going on. There's lights on. There's people moving around. Come and have a look.
I've gone up to bed, so this will be your.
I'm gonna look with Lego.
So you got Proteus,
Cool.
Enoch, and Lego. You all see this, or it's all pointed out to you.
What do you think they're doing?
I don't know.
What do we need to be able to see into there?
Space.
What level?
You are going to need level 2 scrying, but because you've not actually seen inside, it's going to be very difficult for you to
Yeah, no.
look.
I've only got level 1 anyway.
Do you have matter?
No.
Okay.
Oh, 1. I have 1 in matter.
Then you can use, if you get line of sight, you can actually do X-ray vision through the walls.
Or can I?
Hmm. Yeah, because if you got matter 1,
Yeah.
you'll actually have. Oh, what's it?
We can see through it. Right. I'm going to go outside, get a little bit closer,
Hang on.
and see if we can see what's going on. There's no one else out there, is there?
I'm gonna follow with.
No, there's no one else. It's the street's fairly empty. There's people around, but there's not many. Just give us a sec.
Well,
Just give us a sec, mate. I'm trying to find matter for you in the rule book. So you've got level 1 in matter, yeah?
oh, yes, I have.
Yep, you can actually use unveiling to look through the walls,
Okay.
which will
Well,
be
I'm
an
gonna go
improvised
closer
spell.
in.
Yep.
We're close to all, but there's people around, isn't there?
Yeah, but it's a sense, so that no one's going to know unless you start.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how are you going to cast this for a start?
Right, my little pocket watches. I'm just gonna, take my pocket watch out and move the hand using a little dial on the side to a different time, and point it towards what I'm looking through.
Okay, so you move the hands and then you hold the watch up, looking at the wall at arm's length. Is that it?
Yes.
Yep.
And that is
And then you cast the spell. So if you click cast spell for me, please, it'll be improvised spell.
this time, isn't it?
No, it'd be matter.
Oh, matter. Oh yeah, dickhead. Sorry. That's only because I was looking at time at the time. Matter. What's this one at the bottom that says improvised spell?
That's what you want. So
Oh, is it?
So yeah, just click improvise spell, the icon, and then you go down to matter. It's a level 1, so you're rank 1, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep. You want duration or potency?
I want to be able to see for a few walls. Yes.
Okay, so potency then.
Yeah.
Okay, you're using a yantra, so you can. What's your gnosis score?
A gnosis. Remind me of that again.
Under magic.
Oh,
Gnosis.
Two.
You can use up to 2 yantra then.
Okay, so I'll use my watch and
High speech.
high speech. Yeah, because I'll be doing it for a little while, won't I?
Yep. Yeah. That would be a 3-hour cast if you're doing that.
Yep, that's fine. That's that. Subject signs, arms reach, advance. That needs to change. Oh no.
So, you want to do potency, so click on 2 potency. No, you can actually have 3 potency for free. Okay.
Nice.
You want to go for 5 turns? Or do you want to go for a
Yes.
scene?
No, 5 turns, just so I can get an idea of what's going on in there.
Okay, click on 5 turns. Scale. So this is essentially
Large room in it, or single floor,
everywhere. Click everywhere underneath that.
or small house.
Yeah, click under everywhere. Or
I've
click
got
advanced.
everywhere on mine.
Click advanced.
Oh,
Okay.
I've got everywhere. I've got 1,000. Little city block.
No, just small warehouse then.
Okay.
Okay. Right, casting time. So leave that at 3 hours.
Yep.
Okay. So this is going to be on you, so it'll be self or touched. And then when you're ready, click cast spell. You can,
Wow.
if you wish, use willpower to add 2 to your dice pool.
This is going to be a -10 dice pool.
Hang on, let's have a quick look at your sheet, because it shouldn't be that that shouldn't be that little.
Oh, my acronym's not deaf.
Arcana, right? You're looking at matter, so click matter.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
still
your-
-7.
No, hang on. Let me have a look at this. Using 2 yantra. Are you using willpower?
Yes, I will use willpower.
Okay, that's 2 there.
What are my thingy traits? Oh, time anomalies, degrees of fate and destiny. None of this.
Okay.
I'll use 2 willpower though.
2 willpower. Okay, so that before then.
See if that gives me enough dice, because if it doesn't, well.
Okay. Are you using mana? Is matter your ruling arcana?
Yeah.
No. So you
it's
need
not.
to use mana then. So you've got to use mana. How much mana are you using? You can use up to 2.
How much mana have I got? Is the question. I'll have a
11.
look. 11. I'll use 2 of that as well.
Okay. So you should have a -1 dice pool.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that will give you a chance.
I don't.
chance.
Because yeah.
That'll give you a
That's
chance dice, but it'll also give you 4 dice as well, because of your willpower. So when you're ready, click cast roll or cast spell.
No, I'm still -5.
How?
My yantra. Why is my yantra 4? It's 2. Right, -7 again. So mana 2. Reach. Oh, so where do I put my willpower in this?
Dice mod. So put 4 in dice mod.
Hold on, I'm just looking for 2 seconds.
I think you're going to spend one willpower anyway.
Can't I see dice mod?
Dice mod is
Oh, no,
under
yeah,
yantra.
yeah, I see it now.
You can only use 1 willpower though, mate. So you've got only 2 dice there.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, cast spell. I'm still minus. Why am I still minus freaking 5? Oh, do you know what? I'm just casting it. Spell fails. Does that roll?
No.
Oh.
Let
Oh,
me
it just told me the spell failed.
hang on. Let me do this because I think you've done something wrong.
I think I may have.
Hey, Scott.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're right, mate.
Like,
Right, you should be at -3, so I'm going to click that for you. Yeah, so the spell fails.
Oh, okay.
Whilst he's doing that for the 3 hours, what are the rest of you doing?
what are you going on?
You're at the fertiliser factory, and you've just had Bongo create a haunting to drive all the workers out. Mr. Gordon, though, the actual owner, doesn't seem that phased by the poltergeist that Bongo sent in, and 3 people, 2 gentlemen and 1 lady, have disembarked from a coach and entered the fertiliser factory along with Mr. Gordon. Lego has been trying to cast a spell to look through the walls of the warehouse and factory without much ado. It's going to take 3 hours to do, which will set you to 11 o'clock at night. But during this casting time, what do you want to do?
Who, me?
Both yourself and Proteus.
Is there like a table still gambling at the pub?
Yes.
Or okay, well I'll go there
Okay.
for a little bit until the spells are done.
All right. What is Proteus doing? Are you outside with your brother?
Yeah, I probably be keeping an eye on.
Okay. Are you doing anything?
I possibly could have done that spell better than him.
Well, there's nothing stopping you from trying.
Not play that. Okay.
I'm the better brother. I was born first.
Yeah, you were also dropped.
It was an accident.
Repeatedly.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Did Adam just join in on my side as well? Again. I like
I think he
that. There's some weird shit going on. I don't like it.
I'm in a mischievous mood tonight for some reason.
Yeah, my matter is 3, so
Okay. So, if you make improvise spell, just click that. Yeah, it's the hand one. Drop down menu, Arcanum Matter. Because you're level 3, put 3 in there. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you want potency or duration? Duration will allow you to go longer. Potency means you'll actually see through more walls.
I think that's what you're trying to do. See through more.
Yes,
So
you.
potency.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to do it all. So.
Are you doing a 3-hour cast or instant?
Since he's used up the 3 hours.
Well, you can do this at the same time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do 3 hours.
Okay, you can add 2 Yantra dice then. Are you spending willpower?
I will spend 1 willpower.
That will give you 2 more dice. You get up to 4 free potency, so you can click on 4. So that allows you to see up to through 4 walls in total. Okay. How long do you want this to last? Do you want it to last 5 turns like your brother wanted?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. If you click scale, then advanced, and then drop down the menu to small warehouse. Casting time, you should have 1 hour for this because of your level.
So casting time, you say 1 hour.
Should be, yeah. What is it?
I've only got 3 hours.
Okay, then leave it at 3. Yeah, leave it at 3 then.
If I click advance,
Yeah.
advance is only 1 turn.
Yeah, leave it at 3 hours then. It's casting on yourself, so it'll be self. That's all right. Because it's a. Is this one of your ruling arcana?
Yes.
Okay, then you don't need to spend mana if you don't want to. Do you wish to spend mana?
I will, yes.
Okay. What's your gnosis?
It's the same. Regardless.
So you can spend 2 mana then.
All of them.
Okay. You should have a dice pool of 3, a reach 1 out of 2, 2 mana. Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah.
I need to put in the willpower because where was that? Just
Well-
dice mod. That's all.
Yeah, put it in the dice mod, mate.
Okay, so dice pool -1.
You shouldn't be.
It's slowly gone down. It was like minus whatever.
Right. Okay. I don't know why it's -1 because if you've done exactly the same as me, it shouldn't be. Just click cast roll then. Unfortunately, no. You didn't manage to cast it either. And it's taken you 3 hours with no avail. The people are still inside. The stagecoach is long gone, and you're stood out in the street watching across the way at this factory.
Something another one does.
But as you finish casting and nothing happens, both of your peripheral mage sights go off. Something supernatural's just happened within your sensory ranges. So something in that courtyard that you're looking over, something supernatural's just happened there.
Can we turn the site up a level?
Yes, you can.
What it's called.
What arcana active site? What arcana are you activating?
I will do life.
Life, right, okay. Roll perception plus life for me then, please. So perception is top right in the box. Click that, click life, and then click the dice on your character sheet.
Where was perception again?
Top right.
Oh yeah. Execute.
Nice. You scan the courtyard and you see a shadow, but it's not a living creature. It's very difficult to make out.
Is Bongo with us where we are currently?
No, he's asleep.
I've gone to bed. I believe my work is done.
Is
He
he
is-
asleep where we are?
No, you are outside. He is in his room.
I think Enoch's inside as well.
Yeah, Enoch's inside as well, yeah. Lego, are you looking anything through your mage sights?
I would like to.
Okay, what arcana you wish to use?
Well, my highest arcana is time, but I don't think that's or fate. I don't think it's going to be very effective.
You can use any that you got rank 1 in.
Also, I'll look at the, I don't know, the matter.
Okay. So click perception and matter and then roll for me, please.
Perception. I know you're around here somewhere.
Top right of your character
Perception.
sheet.
Oh yeah. Up there. Oh, the river. Oh, that's not bad actually. Execute.
Okay.
Sheets in the way. Did I win?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got 2 successes, which is good. You get a bit more of a reading. There's a humanoid shape moving through the courtyard, but it's hidden from your mundane sight, but you certainly pick it up. It's hunched over, long spindly limbs. It's watching you.
Oh. I don't recognise it in any way.
No, it's obscured from sight, but you know it's there.
We're being watched, Proteus.
Yeah. Don't know what it is.
No.
Can I switch my sight over to death
Yes,
from life?
yes, you can. Yep.
And is it the same roll? I mean, to roll again. Same thing.
No, it's a simple switch, so it's fine.
Does it show anything different?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Instead of being a lack of life, you can now see this creature for what it truly is. It's a vampire.
Oh, crap. Right. Okay. It's a vampire. Don't piss it off.
Oh. Okay. Why is there a vampire there?
That's a good question.
Why is there a vampire in a fertiliser factory? Maybe we'd go inside and we'll go to sleep and we'll deal with this in the morning.
Someone want to fill me in on why we're at a fertilizer factory? Because I'm going to sleep through when people talk about it.
Because a cat god told us to.
Oh, right. Yes.
But you and Bongo were running around like for some strange reason.
Right, yeah.
While me and Enoch were being sensible.
Sounds about right.
I was supposed to be watching the video earlier. Everything hit the fan, so yeah. Okay, never mind, I remember that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're in.
Liverpool.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey man.
Back home. Yeah.
It's currently 10:30 at night.
Okay. Can we tell if when you said the vampire is watching us,
Yeah.
or at least Lego picked up on that?
It's certainly taken an interest in you two as you stood there doing your various things with your spell castings.
Is it kind of just nonchalantly like, oh, we're there, but he's not really bothered too much?
It's just sat on a crate, really, watching you.
Inside the factory.
No, outside in the yard.
Just
The only reason
Oh.
you can see it is because you're using death and matter sight. Otherwise, it would be completely invisible to your normal human eyes.
Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to head inside then.
And, if I can,
I was just going to wave.
You can wait. You can wave it. Can you wait for me to get to the pub door, and then you wave at the vampire?
hang on. I will show you what it looks. I will show you what it looks like if I can. Let me see. I will show you.
If it's an okay with it's for I'll get back at it.
That's what it looks like.
Oh,
It's a NOS.
Ugly as fuck.
So, does it look that happy? Well,
It's just sat there watching you. It doesn't know that you can see it. It just sat there watching you.
it does now. I've got my hand up there.
Oh, you're waving at it.
Kind of, yeah. Just a little kind of.
It-
Why
It re-
jealous.
it replies the
Lego's
wave
like-
and it gives you little tinkle, with the little tinkle fingers wave,
Yeah.
and smiles at
Like-
you.
Lego's going to sidestep away from Proteus.
I'm gonna duck down behind over the.
Okay, you duck behind the wall. Okay.
Now I'm gonna switch places with my brother. So I
Are you playing hard to get?
So, what are you all doing? The casting's finished, by the way, Enoch. The guys at the card table take their winnings. You take yours. You've certainly earned enough to pay for your train fare home, and for the meal for tonight. Bongo's in bed, and Lego and Proteus are still outside.
Potentially dealing with a vampire. Proteus, are you gonna go talk to the vampire, or are we gonna go inside? It's because it's getting late.
What do you think is here?
I don't know. I suppose we could go ask him.
Yeah, that's good. Give me 1 second. I've just got time to see my.
Oh, okay.
Just got to put my night trainers on.
I just realised I muted. I said I was going to walk out.
Oh, okay.
The other guys.
Yeah, you see them waving at something in the courtyard, but you can't see what they're waving at.
Why he's tying his shoelaces, I'm going to start walking up to him.
Yeah.
So you open the gates to the compound, yeah?
I immediately stopped pretending to stop my shoelaces.
I'm going to go up to the gates of the compound and just say, "Hello. You alright?
Hello, yes.
What are you doing there?
Watching you.
Oh, funny that. We're watching you.
Nice.
Oh, why are you watching us?
Boss told me. Said you might cause problems.
Oh no, we're not. We're just interested. It's a big building, isn't it?
Yes.
Who's your boss anyway? I don't recognise you.
Well, there's a reason why.
Oh, you're very good at your job. Very sneaky.
I'm very good at it, yes.
I do. Do you know what? Do you just work for one person, or do you take piecework?
I work for myself.
Oh right. So you're for hire. Can I get? What's your boss's number? I'll get his. I'll get your details.
What's a number?
Contact details. Bollocks.
I can't tell you that. You know, protocol and all.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. That's understandable. No, but we're not. I'll take it. You've been told to, to keep anyone away, or just us?
Just people in general. Frighten any that come to the gate.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
How can you see me?
What? Well, 'cause I've got really good vision. I ate my carrots as a child.
Roll manipulation and... oh dear. Let's see. Roll manipulation and...
Oh, I don't think I've got either of them.
persuasion.
Hold on. Oh, persuasion. Okay, yeah. And manipulation.
Yeah.
Is that in? Okay. Oh, okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. Is there anything I can do to give myself extra dice?
It will spend willpower and it give you 3.
It's just all about just
How do I add that 3 to the dice roll?
In the dice mod.
Okay.
So there'll be a little plus button next to the dice.
Yep.
Click that 3 times.
Yep, I see it. For some reason, it's just taken the thingy. Manipulation and what again? Sorry. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Again, don't lose it this time. Right. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Execute.
Okay.
And oh,
Oh dear. Never mind. What was the question again? Sorry.
I was trying to blag him.
Yeah, he just looks at you and wags his finger. No.
Know what?
No. Just no. No
We're
details.
gonna get off then.
Yes, best to.
Have a good night and good luck in your job. And might see you around.
Might do. And you might not.
I've got my eye on you.
I got mine on you.
Oh.
Ta-ta.
Mate, I'm gonna wink at him and walk away.
Okay. He blows you a
So-
kiss.
Nice to meet you. The name's Proteus.
And as you say your name, he goes, "My name's Burrell.
Around.
Burrell Beckham."
Oh, I'll try and remember that. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to Proteus and say, "Yep, really nice guy."
Why was he there?
Pardon?
What was he doing? Why was he there?
He was just keeping an eye on the place. His boss asked him to do it. He wouldn't tell me who his boss was. I asked really nicely. He still wouldn't tell me. Yeah, quite interested that I could see him.
He's keeping an eye on the place we've got to try and deal with. That's
Uh,
a good thing.
No. He might not be there during the day.
Yeah, but it also might mean that we're still going to piss off the family.
Oh,
If
that's
we
true.
do
Yeah, but
something good.
I don't think it's personal if we do anything to it. I think he just does this for a bit of money on the side.
So you don't know if his boss is another backbone. Like, Fritz.
Well, I think he just goes where the money is. So it could potentially cause us some issues, but you know, we've got to please the cat gods.
Roll intelligence and occult for me, please.
Both of us.
Yeah, as you're discussing this. Enoch can as well if he wishes.
So what?
Occult.
Occult
Intelligence and occult.
intelligence.
Where's the cult? Oh, there I see it. Don't worry. Oh, that's not a very good roll. That's not bad.
Oh, nice.
Why is it rolled? Oh, bugger.
You-
Sorry.
I don't
You
know
all
how to
realise that through your rudimentary training, vampires tend to group up into what is known as coteries, and they'll have possibly one lead vampire that will have various business interests across a particular city or large town, and the others will help protect those interests along with the person that's in charge, or the vampire that's in charge. And these coteries will answer ultimately to their clan elders, order elders, and then also to the major prince of that city or town. But because you're in the UK, you know that that major prince exists in London, and his name is Mithras. And he is rumoured to have been with one of the first Roman soldiers to invade England. I think in 6 AD.
It's Stadia.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't blame.
He's also believed to be one of the people that Jesus Christ is based on.
Yes.
That's cool.
There's also a cult of Mithras in real life in London as well.
call it church. Oh.
Ah,
Um,
now you know.
Well, if the vampires are involved,
But you also know that the vampires can be spoken to and dealt with, like in a civilized manner, because although they are monsters themselves, they like to put on the face of civility. So that you've probably got more chance to deal with a vampire than you have a werewolf.
Okay. Well, we could always go and ask to speak to his boss. Just say, look, this is what's going on. It's going to cause some big issues.
Yeah, we need to find out how. Yeah, if we
His
can
boss
do it
is.
without causing them problems.
I could go ask him if you wish.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, just remind me his name again. I haven't got a pen and paper.
Burrell.
Burrell, that's it. I thought it was Borax. Burrell, okay. Thank you. I'm going to go back up to the thing. Go, Burrell!
Yes.
Burrell!
What?
It's me again!
Hello, me.
Proteus!
Oh, Proteus. Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
Seen anyone yet?
Only you.
Oh, what a coincidence. Can you get me a meeting with your boss?
Huh.
I don't want you to give me any details. I just want you to tell him I want to meet him. I just want to talk to him. It's about some cat deity and, bad luck and curses and death and all that destruction shit.
Oh, yeah, that's what Gordon's talking to him about. Something about a haunted warehouse. Scared off people.
Yes. Just tell him I need to speak to him. It's in both our interests.
Wait there. And
okay.
he gets up and he scoots over very quickly and agile for his decrepitness. He opens the door and steps into the warehouse. You hear some muffled talking, and he then re-emerges and goes, "I'll unlock the gate. He wants to speak to you."
I prefer to talk from here.
No. He's in a good mood.
Oh, okay.
He's already eaten tonight. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I'm going to walk in on my own.
And
Proteus comes out from behind the wall and follows his brother.
Okay, Burrell comes over and locks the gate, and he opens it. And you notice that none of his illusions or shadows drop at all during this time period. And he opens the gate for you all as you step through the one-person gate into the compound. He then locks the gate behind you. Stop any, thieves getting in.
Good idea.
Follow me.
Is Enoch with us now? Did he
Yeah,
come?
I was outside with you after I finished camping. As
Yeah.
you finished the spells.
You're big and brave, aren't you?
Okay, so Burrell guides you all into the warehouse. And
This is a nice place for her.
I need to get rid of Bongo. He's not there.
Have you
Trying to get rid of me already?
He
He's all rolling the dice every time he goes to sleep. And
he then drops his shadowy illusions. Follow me. And he walks over to this door, opens it up. And you see this gentleman here, Gordon, Mr. Messer. Boss.
I
The
don't want
ones-
to turn that music down. I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, hang on. Boss, these are the three people I told you about. Are you all moving into this main factory here?
I was waiting for the brother. Because
Can't see. Oh,
Oh,
there we
there it is.
are. There it is. I haven't got much range on my vision.
Right, where are we? Thank you.
Hang on, it is rather well lit, so I will do this.
Ah,
This man steps forward, hands
Good day,
behind his
sir.
back. Good day. I'm Isaac. Burrell said that you wish to talk to me.
I do. So we'll just get straight to the point. You're using fertiliser here, aren't you? For cats for fertiliser.
This is one of my ventures to obtain money. Yes.
Oh well. There's an old Egyptian cat god that is very upset because these are Egyptian cats and they have souls, and it's going to cause a load of shit, loads of curses, and I just think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, this is what Mr. Messer was telling me about. He looks to the
Yes.
mortal
And
here.
we've came to kind of warn you because it's causing loads of issues, places, it's killing everything, and the cat god basically saying stop it or it's going to end badly.
And where is this cat god?
In the sky.
I look behind me. I'm like, I don't know. Hold on, cat god. Yeah.
You know it's trying to breach in Camden.
Okay. No. Yeah, I'll just go with it. No. Maybe we need to go back to Camden and speak to him.
And you say that this entity is what is it exactly?
It's best.
Bast. I've heard of this name.
Best.
Yes.
That's the one.
It is not unknown amongst my kind. Mr. Messer, how much money have we spent so far, and how much have we recuperated in the sales of these fertilizer bags? Well, we are running at a profitable margin, Isaac. I see.
It's good.
And what is your name? It says looking at you three.
This is Lego. And this is Enoch behind me.
Pleasure to meet all three of you.
Good to meet you too.
Mr. Messer, were these the people you spoke to me about? No, not at all. It was a crazy old man named by Mr. Bongo. Indeed.
Never heard of the guy.
Nah.
Well, if you do know of this Mr. Bongo, tell him I don't appreciate him casting magic using spells on my warehouse or workers. I saw the aftermath. I'm not happy about that.
Oh, what's a silly thing to do?
Yes. I'll let it go this once.
Oh, so yeah, if we see him,
Yes. Tell him I'm watching
we
him.
probably won't, because we don't know him. We'll let him know. We'll look for a crazy old man.
This lady here steps forward and whispers in his ear, do you wish to try to overhear the conversation?
Yes.
Roll perception, please, but it will be at a -2 because it will be difficult.
Oh, okay. Where's the character sheet? There it is.
Is that?
Perception.
Oh.
Hold on, I've got to find perception.
Is it
I
just
don't know if I did that
perception?
right.
Yeah, just click perception, then -2 on your dice mod.
Oh, I did that wrong then.
Okay.
I didn't do the
Have
minus.
I got any skills for perception?
Wow.
No, I haven't got anything.
I'll take your first roll, Proteus.
Oh, okay.
Where's my...
It's because I can't see when I'm rolling.
Oh, there we go. That's my -2 roll.
Yep. Okay, Proteus, you overhear this lady talking. It's a very faint whisper. Yep, Lego, you hear it as well. She whispers in Isaac's ear, and you hear her say, we've already had the profits. Why should we just start a war, or potential war, with mages? It'd be better if we were just to cut our losses now, surely. And, you know, maybe look into this bast. You see Isaac sort of tilt his head and smile. Yes. Very well. I will tell you now that we will cease and desist the production of these mummified cats. Mr. Messer, I suggest you listen closely. Yes, sir. Tomorrow morning, you will be selling this produce on, or you will burn it. You will not be spreading it and demeaning it anymore. You will give it a proper funeral rite. I will make sure the costs are covered. Do you understand me? Yes, Mr. Isaac. Yes, definitely. Good.
Is that what Bass told us? That they had to be, they all had to be buried and burnt. Is it?
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
Yeah, proper funeral rites, yes.
It's a good thing we didn't go with Plan A, Proteus, huh?
We're not savages.
Yeah, that was a silly plan. Lego.
We're not savages, at least, and we'd like to show our due respects to the ancient ones. You have my word, Mr. Lego, Proteus Enoch, that we will dispose of these bodies in a very suitable manner that is befitting such a creature, and we will not be making any more fertiliser. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I would not want to cause any issues anywhere of such a supernatural tendency, as that kind of puts a spotlight on all of us, wouldn't you say?
The fact Bass will not be trying to breach into the world will be very good for, especially since it was going to be, Bass was currently like down the road from, what's his name? Lord Roots. So I think he'll be very happy with that.
Indeed. Well, you have my word. I will not be pursuing this matter anymore. And if you do come across this Mr. Bongo, tell him that if I ever get his scent after what he has done, I will be teaching him a lesson.
Oh, okay.
If you have to, we'll make sure we stay out of your way. Don't worry with that.
Yeah.
We've heard he's a pain
Good.
in the fat side.
He smiles, and you just see the hint of fangs. Good.
Have you got his scent then already?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how he smelled. That's all.
Probably awful.
Yeah.
Mr. Beckham, would you care to show these gentlemen out? We have much to discuss with Mr. Messer and Annabelle here. And he points, and he indicates a lady stood by his side.
Let's say my lady. Now.
She nods and smiles, and Mr. Messer is dressed in a trench coat. Mr. Brownhill, Isaac, is dressed in a long flowing dress coat with a white ruffle front, and Annabelle, she is a woman, stands 5'3", long brown hair curled, tied back, with wearing a bonnet, corset, and a long flowing dress. Very attractive.
Have we got any indication that Annabelle's a vampire? Actually, it's my sight still on.
It lasts for the scene, yeah, and yes, it is pinging up. She is indeed a vampire.
So what was Isaac's surname again?
Brownhill.
Are we leaving now then?
Yes, if you wish. Unless you've got more questions or wish to talk to him.
No. Can't think of anything else.
If we see that bongo guy, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
If you
we'll,
wouldn't mind, yes.
We'll keep away from him.
Be straight on that.
He's a troublemaker, I can assure you of that.
Slander.
Pretty sure I've said it to your face.
So, Mr. Beckham, the Nosferatu vampire, if you wouldn't mind following me, And he leads you out of the factory, back into the courtyard, and to the gate.
Hi.
Farewell.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. If you're ever back in in Liverpool, be sure to look us up.
Oh, well, yeah, we will. We'll go for a drink.
I kind
Nice.
of have quite a stipulation on what I drink.
Oh, you bring yours, I'll bring mine
That sounds good to me.
BYOB.
then. Should I do mains and you do dessert?
You don't want to be either, brother.
Do you have any allergies? Are you
No.
okay with gluten?
I can't consume food that you eat.
Okay. So no nuts then.
Definitely not.
Okay.
It can get
Um,
messy. Believe me, I've tried.
Oh, it's a shame. I love nuts.
When the first night I turned, I did try to eat a nice shepherd's pie. I did like that. But I threw it up shortly after.
Oh, well, Did you enjoy the taste though initially?
Yes, but now it just tastes like dead flesh.
Oh, that's sad. What was your favourite food before?
Pretty much what shepherd's pie is.
Essentially, his vampire senses have been cranked to like 11. So he doesn't taste the shepherd's pie anymore. He tastes the dead flesh of the carcass, essentially, the rotting carcass.
There's only a few that can eat and drink food.
I love shepherd's pie.
Okay, well, you bring your dish, I'll bring my dish.
Promise?
Promise.
And you won't get grossed out?
I hand out my pinky.
Okay. And he gives you a pinky as well, pinky handshake.
Ah, look at that. They made a play date.
Then let's go.
And you head back to the tavern to get some sleep for the night.
As we head out, we're like, well, that got a little bit weird.
Strange blood.
Who made it weird?
Okay. I'm going to just grab a drink of water. I'm back in the mic.
Okay.
Blame you.
Oh. I just hope we're up before Bongo gets up and goes back.
Oh, if you don't tell him what happened, he is going to go back. He's still got a appointment.
I'm just gonna get a drink as well.
We could just let them know. We've got their food to be delivered.
Yeah. Just tell him we sent you. No, we'll let him know in the morning. As long as we get him before he goes.
Me and Lego just created Deliveroo. But working. Yes.
Well, I think it went very well, considering our initial plan was blow up the factory.
It did actually.
And
I must admit, it was better
Really
using
good
words.
stuff. Yeah.
are you all retiring for the night?
Yes.
Okay. I shall move us forward to the next day.
It was raining again.
Yep. Torrential rain.
Fucking typical.
You wake up as the rain hammers down on your window pane in your tavern or in your inn room. You can hear people milling around downstairs and the smell of fried bacon, fried bread, black pudding, and sausages. You head downstairs to the common room after refreshing yourselves from your night's sleep, and it's not long before you're sat at a table tucking into a full English breakfast.
This is lovely. Is everyone at the table?
Yeah, I guess so.
So Bongo, we had an interesting
Yes?
evening. Well, we was looking at the building because we saw some lights.
Yes.
Had a look. Didn't really see through the building because it kind of went wrong.
And your
But
plan went flawlessly. There's no problem at all.
no,
There's no vampires looking after you.
What?
Looking for you, I mean.
Why is a vampire looking for me?
No, I said there isn't any.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Yeah.
Phew, you had me worried then.
no, we got to tell him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we could be next to him otherwise.
He'll eat him.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't want to be the side order.
Oh no, definitely
okay.
not.
You tell him.
We don't want anything like. So we met a vampire.
A couple.
Couple, yeah. Turns out they run the place. But we explained what was going on, and they quite nicely said they'd stop.
But
Oh.
the kind of the one in charge isn't particularly happy with you.
Yeah, he don't go near him.
Why me?
Because apparently you peed him off a bit with your ghost ball.
How did he know it was me?
You scared all his work.
Because one of the workers told him, I think, or something. Sort of crazed.
I did it in secret. I did it in a back alley. He's got no way of knowing it was me.
I don't know. Maybe they can trace your magic.
Preposterous.
But-
Anyway. Done what we came here to do. We've succeeded.
We have.
Agreed to stop. If it's agreed to stop using the maze. Wish I could take one back with me, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
We could always go. I could always go back and ask for one.
I mean, I'd love to have a dead cat.
I can tell
Best
him it's part
kind.
of the ritual.
No, all the old cats have got to be
Oh,
have
okay.
proper funeral things.
I'll get you. I'll get you one when we get back to London. Promise.
Okay.
There is a lot of Egyptian stuff floating around.
But nothing that we can't have anything that used to be around.
Didn't they used to have mummy eating parties?
Yeah. Yeah, they did some weird shit.
I'm gonna eat a dead carcass.
Well, that's just what meat is.
Yeah, but it's been dead a long, long time.
Beef jerky.
They weren't that long back then. They were at least-
5,000 years old. Expires in 2024.
It's not a Twinkie or a pot noodle. Love that.
It's like when they put expiry date on salt.
Yeah,
packaged in Tangier.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, sorry. So I suppose we can spend some time in Liverpool if you want, or we can head back.
Is it time in Liverpool?
Liverpool. If we're going to spend some time here, I've got a dinner date.
You're actually going to go to
Are
that?
you,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Will you use a date?
Oh, I hope not.
I'm not sure either when we go down.
Well,
seem
I'm
very
still
excited.
going to keep my appointment with Mr. Gordon.
No, I don't think you want to go meet Mr. Gordon.
What wasn't Mr. Gordon the worker guy for the Mr. Brown?
yeah. Mr. Gordon or Mr. Messer, Gordon Messer. He is the guy that supposedly runs it, but you know that he is subservient to Mr. Brownhill.
Was Messer
No, Messer is sorry. I've got mixed up. Messer and Gordon are the same person.
That's why I'm getting confused, because I'm like, who's this Mr. Messer guy?
Yeah. Sorry, I got mixed up. Mr. Messer is actually the Mr. Gordon. So Gordon Messer.
Right, okay.
Was he just a normal human?
You get the sense that he knew what Mr. Brownhill was and everybody else, but he was alive. If you want to roll intelligence and occult, you might get a bit more of an idea as you start thinking on it.
Just see if that's one of your thingy specialist skills, or does that automatically go in?
No, you've got to click on +1 because that'll give you a +1 dice.
We all give this a go.
Yeah?
So intelligence and occult.
Yeah.
Oh, flipping it. Oh, don't need, but.
As you're all talking this through, you realise that vampires may look and act human, but they are the ultimate predator for human beings. But they have a problem. They can't go out in daylight. And so to keep a face up for their mundane businesses, they'll often take on servants known as ghouls. And these ghouls will operate their businesses and be a front facing to the public. Ghouls are people or human beings that have partaken in the drinking of vampire blood and become enslaved to their vampire masters. These ghouls are also immortal as long as they keep drinking vampire blood. And it also gives them a certain amount of vampiric powers as well. But you also know that you'll be enslaved if you was to drink it as well. And the vampire would love to have somebody that can bend and shape reality on his beck and call.
So, basically, don't get bitten or drink his blood.
Don't drink their blood, yeah.
Okay, point taken. I won't drink his blood. Do you not think it's a good idea that I go meet him?
I don't think so.
I think you make you an example.
Yeah, I think that's the words he actually used.
If you weren't old enough already, I'm sure he'd maybe make you into a mummy.
Yeah.
Have you got any blood left in you anyway? Yeah.
I have got plenty of blood in me, thank you very much.
Just not in the right places.
That's why he's always rubbing his legs trying to keep warm. Blood.
Maybe we go see a show, visit a few bars.
It was a really good pub called the Crossroads in Bootle.
Let's go there then.
I think it was still around back then. I know it's really friggin' old.
Okay, it's there then. You head to the Crossroads pub.
Within my great dad.
So, Proteus, would you care to describe what the Crossroads pub is like to everybody?
It's probably been a lot different back then. It's well, actually, it probably doesn't stand out as much as an old-looking, like country house type looking pub. Obviously, back then it probably just run of the mill. Proper old beams everywhere and everything, really high ceiling. It actually probably looked like a whole D&D tavern. It was that kind of style, just really old and kind of country bumpkin feel, but yeah, in the middle of Liverpool.
Oh, like that.
Yeah. And it, don't know. Well, don't know if it may have still had the original giant, like chandelier thing in the middle of the keep room. The open, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, he used to have a giant wooden chandelier type. Like you obviously could put candles and stuff in the middle of the gallery.
It sounds very
Proper
posh.
old school.
Well, let's go there and drink.
Oh yeah, main point. It's really, really cheap.
And let's find out the local gossip.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I can find a picture of it. Crossroads Pub.
It's been a little while since I've been there.
Yeah, it's
20 years since I've been there.
there are no old pictures that I can see. No, there's no old pictures of it that I can find. Okay. So you enter this tavern or this pub, and there is indeed that large chandelier that Proteus mentioned. And the first thing that hits you is the warmth of the place. There's a large fire roaring away, and it's taken you 2 hours to walk across town to get there. The smell of food cooking in the back, and this place isn't quite full yet because it's a bit too early in the day. It's just about 10 o'clock. But there are a few patrons here, and as you enter the bar, the barman looks up at you, at the group of you, as you come in wet and bedraggled. "Take a seat, I'll be with you in a moment," he says.
Oh, well, thank you.
You sit next to the fire, and as the heat hits you, your clothes start to steam and dry. A woman comes over to your table, dressed in a long flowing red dress, wearing a corset. Her hair is long and red, and hangs loose down to about her shoulders. She gives you a bright smile, and she sits down next to you, quite brazenly. "So, what it would be, gents?"
Have any mead?
"Oh, you think I work here? I just borrow the rooms, if you know what I mean."
Oh. Oh no, we was looking for food and drink. For now anyway. But that's good to know.
Okay. And she gets up and sort of...
For me anyway, I don't know about anyone else.
She walks off swinging her hips,
Bunga.
back to another table, and she sits down on the lap of one of the gents and starts to join in with their conversation. The barman comes over. "Can I take your order?"
Our food, everyone?
Yeah, food.
Okay.
What you needed?
Well, we do stew. We got hot pie, hot pot. We got some mash and gravy.
Or mash and gravy, please.
Do you want sausages with that? Sausage, mash and gravy. Right.
Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
You got any chips?
What are they?
What? Hold on. When? If they aren't, I'm inventing them. I want chips and stew. Oh yeah, no. Oh no. That's chips, as in French fries, aren't they? Because crisps were 18. Oh, okay. Oh, 16.80.
1860. So yeah, it's just they just started coming in. This is 1861, so it's still fairly new.
Oh, in England, yeah. They're in Belgium from 1680.
Yeah, so they're still fairly new in England.
Okay. I put the challenge on him. I'm like, can you make some nice chips to go with a stew?
Explain what a chip is.
It's a soft bit of potato, cut in like the length of my finger. Yes. Then
Yeah.
you boil it for a short amount of time, and then you fry it.
Ah,
Fat. Till
right.
the outside is crispy and the inside is fluffy, and you bite upon this thing, and it breaks in your mouth, and it's amazing.
Oh, I'll see what I can do. Never heard of this before, but we'll give it a
Trust
shot.
me, it's a good market.
Right. And he takes the rest of your orders. Anyone else having some weird food orders?
Just a hot pie and drink
Okay, yeah.
for me.
After, well, your drinks arrive first, and he says the cook's on to the meals, and around about 15-20 minutes later, your meals turn up, and you see the barman there with a plate or bowl of these chips as well, and he's looking at it frowning as they're steaming away, and he takes one and sort of bites it in a very tentative manner. He starts chewing and he's like, raises his eyebrows, and he walks up to you, Lego, and he goes, "These chips, I think they're going to catch on, you know.
Really?
I think you might be onto something."
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe a cut of the profits would be nice, and I give him a little wink and a nudge.
Maybe, I'll tell you what, on the house, seeing that you've shown me something, I'll give you a meal and drinks for free. How about that?
I thought he was going
What?
to show me something.
I like the sound of that.
Just 2 proposals. Twice as many bits.
And he heads off back to the bar, chomping on his chips. Leaving you four to continue your meals and drinks and contemplate on what you're going to do for the rest of this day.
Oh, that's nice. Now, what are we going to do in Liverpool? What is there to do in Liverpool in 1860? Hold on. What is on?
What's on Liverpool? Do you hear that 1850?
There'll be gentlemen's
18.
clubs. There will be gentlemen's clubs. Smoking venues where you can go and smoke with other men. The dance houses won't be open until in the evening.
Don't go away from that.
So you've got a few things to do, unless you want to go sightseeing for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the sightseeing around Liverpool. And in the evening, I'm going to go see my vampire friend.
Okay. How will you find him?
Oh, I don't know. How does one find a vampire friend? I don't know.
You might not be at the factory.
Might not be at that factory. I'll grab him next time we come then.
I would like to go to the World Museum.
Yeah, okay. What kind of galleries does it have?
Archaeology, ethnology, and natural and physical sciences.
Okay, yep, it's got all those.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to spend the day doing.
Okay.
Or we can go do some street magic protests. I got my rabbit still. And I left my hat. He's still alive. I've been feeding him and kept him close. I don't know why the others keep dying.
Okay, so you spend the day sightseeing, doing street magics, and Enoch, what are you doing?
I'm gonna find a club to go make a bit more money gambling.
Okay, yeah, you can easily do that.
Would I be able to cast a spell to increase my fortune
Ooh.
through fate?
Very risky.
You can.
Reading the Outmost Eddies basically just tips my fate
Yes,
for
you
being
can.
the more
Yeah, you can do that.
lucky. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot how complicated these were.
Okay, so you click the vote.
Yeah.
You want it to go for duration. So click on durations just underneath the left-hand panel.
Oh yeah.
Make sure all the vote buttons are ticked. You then,
So we want all of those highlighted.
yeah, make sure they're all blue. Now, are you spending it? Are you doing it instantly or doing a 3-hour cast?
Well, I was hoping to do it before I go out and go gambling.
Yeah. If you do a ritual casting, it'll be easier than an instant casting.
Right. I don't.
So, do you want to do an instant casting or a ritual?
I would say ritual.
Okay, then leave the 3-hour casting time as it is. That's not okay. You're on duration, so you want to click on. Let me get this up. So, click on advanced under duration.
Casting time is 6 hours here, by the way. There's no 3 hours.
Okay. In that case, then, if you wish to go for a instant cast, you'll have to click advanced.
Okay.
And it'll be 1 turn to cast.
It's not letting me now.
What the hell? What's going on then with your sheets?
Yeah, this spell bestows a small blessing or curse. What's a blessing?
Right, well, you've already got it running. It shouldn't be. Hang on, I'll just disconnect that.
You've got the museum, William Brown Museum.
Oh, I was reading it.
Okay, so you're doing Fate. Your level...
2 in Fate.
Right. Okay. So, Fate, level 1, duration. You're doing casting, so that's 2 Yantra dice. All your votes. Advanced, and you're going for 1 day. Just yourself. Do that. It's a vote, you don't need to spend mana. So you should have a dice pool of 5, reach 5, 1 out of 5.
Right, so all of those. No mana. Duration, primary factor duration.
Yeah, primary factor duration because you're trying to make
there
it
we go.
last.
That's 3 hours there now in casting time.
Yep. So if you click advanced duration, it'll last a day.
Oh yeah.
And then you should click cast spell.
Reach 1 of 5.
Yep.
Cool. There we go.
Nice. You actually cast it.
Sweet. I don't really understand the. I can only really call that algebra.
Okay, hang on.
think.
Spellcasting.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you got one success, which is enough. Right.
Okay.
What I've shown you there is essentially the thing, the working through how to do it.
Right.
So you choose your spell, casting method, and then it tells you how that algebra works essentially.
Okay.
So you should all be able to see that now, and all the tables and charts that it's involved. Okay, so you've managed to be able to, I think that adds dice to your dice pool or takes it away, if I remember right. So fate. So this spell bestows a small blessing or curse that attracts good or bad fortune to its subject. So you're doing good fortune. As long as the spell remains active, the subject experiences an event within the next 24 hours, such as finding $20 or dropping his wallet in a puddle.
I know can't necessarily control it, so it may not be my gambling, it may be something else.
The mage can exert limited control over the nature of the fortune, but ultimately fate decides. So that'll essentially allow you to do better at gambling than you would otherwise. So essentially, I'd say because it's got a reach of 5, you got reach of 4. Sorry. You can add 4 dice to your dice pool.
Right. Where do I write that?
Just make a note in your character sheet somewhere.
Okay.
For the moment. We'll do that. That'd be the easiest way.
I'll try and remember that's there.
Okay. Alright. So you go off gambling. Everyone else is eating or drinking or going to museums. We then go to dusk as the sun sets. The rain gets heavier as you all sit in this tavern or walking around Liverpool as the sun sets. What do you want to do?
I'm going to enjoy the sunset, and then go back to our local bar.
Okay.
Should we cast the time spell to make it last longer?
Oh, you could try.
That'd be a big spell.
That'd be a very big spell. I don't think I've only got 2 in time.
Oh.
I feel like it would last probably a second longer.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm chill for heading back and then heading off in the morning, getting back to
Yeah.
London.
Okay, so you're going to weather down here, then head to London tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, then that's where we'll leave it for tonight, gents. As you all wake the next day, ready to head back towards London.
Yeah. Well, that went better than expected.
Yeah.
And you all
My head
get
caved in.
you all get 1 beat for the completion of this story, or the completion of this session, so to say. And you also get another beat for dealing with the fertiliser factory. Good or bad. You dealt with it,
Okay.
you get the boot. So yeah. Also, I'll give you all an arcane beat each, as you overcame certain obstacles using magic as well.
Thank you.
And you met something new as well, which was vampires and ghouls. So that will help go towards all of that. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, gents. I hope you enjoyed this session.